Are we live?
No.
I don't know. If for some reason we're live, hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday.
Hang on.
Now I'm nervous. What if we're not live?
No. There you go.
We're here.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's not Sunday. It's Saturday. Oops. Rachel, this is going great. Happy Saturday, guys. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I got to sleep in a little bit. I got to do all my dishes. I cleaned my house.
Busy bee today.
Yeah, Rachel, you've been pretty busy today as well.
It has, especially compared to my normal Saturdays,
Right.
It has been pretty busy. Yeah.
Did you get to sleep in?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never do. I mean, I wake up so early. I'm sure that, the viewers could vouch for me as well, that once you're on a schedule of getting up early, your body won't let you sleep in as it once did.
Right. I don't have that issue because I barely have a schedule.
Well.
But I can take a nap like that. I can wake up like that as well.
You do have a superpower, a napping superpower.
I really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, in today's video, we are going over our 2019 Summit details. This is kind of like our Summit launch. We did a whole launch on back in July for our first fall summit, but then what happens is that we had the fall summit and then gave special pricing for returning visitors to come to the spring summit, and then members always get released first. So now it's officially here on the channel where you're able to get your 2019 spring virtual summit ticket, and that is a lot. All right, so in today's video, we're just breaking through each part of what the summit is, what you actually get for the price, because that's a huge question. And we're just going to answer all of your questions. Again, go over what is included in the summit ticket. Do you get unlimited access? That's a huge question, and the answer is yes. What days are the summit? Like, when is the summit actually happening? There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, what happens if you miss the summit? You know, things like that. We've had questions, so many questions on every live for a month.
Where's the summit?
Yes. So here's a video just with all of that info.
Exactly. So happy Saturday, guys. We're not really making a project today, but we're answering a lot of your questions. So first of all, this whole video, if you need to get your summit ticket, be sure to click the first link down below to get that summit ticket. But if you are a Makers Gonna Learn member, if you are an active member, that means have access to the Facebook group, access to the cut files, your account, you're a monthly, 6-month, or yearly member, aka everyone, you're able to go ahead and get registered for the summit and get a ton of savings. So right now, a regular summit ticket is $197. That's for 2 days of crafting. That's for 10 hours of training to have unlimited access to it. But if you're a member, you're getting that rate at $147, okay? Super great deal with your savings. You'll really appreciate it. And for $147, if you're an active member, you're getting access to 10 classes. And what I love to say is that, after the summit's over, we sell these classes individually, and they sell for $47. So
you need to get the summit. For $47 a pop, for 10 videos, it's so worth it just to get the summit, especially for this sale. If you are a member, do it.
Definitely. And the best part of it is that we really get to go and break into each thing that we're talking about and teaching at the summit, which is a huge thing that a YouTube video cannot cover. So a lot of these are master classes. Each class is an hour. So we really get to, take away from all the YouTube comments during a live stream or anything, and dive into a lot larger projects. We're able to make some really awesome things, and it's tailored for die cutting enthusiasts. So a huge part of it is that it's not just a craft conference. It's for you guys at home that have the die cutting machine and really want to enjoy it. So Rachel, is anyone tuning in with us?
Oh, Tanner, we've got tons of viewers. Let me see exactly how many. Well,
it's okay.
Not going to do that.
Comments.
We have so many. Everyone is saying where they're visiting from.
Yay!
We have people from Atlanta, Alabama, Nebraska, Tennessee.
Hey guys.
Everyone is saying happy Saturday. They're saying that it's cold where they are, that it's sunny where they are.
It's so nice here, guys. It's beautiful 60-degree weather. It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So this is a great time to ask your summit specific questions. If you have any questions related to the summit, payment details, instructors, classes, unlimited access, anything like that, A to Z. We are here to answer that in today's video. So please ask those questions and things like that. We're super excited to share with you the landing page, so we can hop on over there. And again, it's in the first link down. A few sewing specific classes that you're really going to be able to enjoy with Courtney. So Courtney leads up all of our sewing, not so much quilting or knitting or anything like that, but mainly sewing, and she teaches it wonderfully using the Cricut, so we love that. So yeah, so we can just jump back over on that page. What other questions are there? Do we have any good ones?
Cynthia wants to know, Cynthia wants to know, if we buy the summit ticket and we're working at the time of the summit, can we go back and watch it?
Yes. So here's the deal, guys. We wanted to put together a virtual craft summit for a few reasons. First of all, not everyone can get together at the same day at the same place because it's super expensive to travel. So this, for the cost of a hotel stay, you're able to enjoy 2 days of crafting along with us. You're able to block off your schedule. And if you are scheduled to work, if you have sporting events, baseball games, whatever you've got going on, you are able to watch after the fact. So everything's recorded. We have it in HD. I promise you will not feel left out if you're not able to attend with us on March 9th and 10th. If you are able to attend with us, you're going to enjoy a ton of live chats, giveaways, things like that. And we will be including all of our friends that watch within the first week in all the giveaways. So you're definitely going to feel included and things like that for every single class. So great question, Cynthia.
And there is a bit of a lag, but it seems like we lost a chunk of sound.
Oh no.
They were wanting, I think it was the question about the sewing and the quilting. I don't think it was so much this question, but with the lag, I'm not exactly sure what moment you lost sound, but they said it is back right now.
Okay, yay. So super happy it's back. We'll start back with the question on are there sewing classes? And yes, there are sewing classes. So if you're a sewist, you are going to have a lot of fun, especially if you're wanting to make some really awesome 3D projects and include sewing. At the last summit, that was a big hit. So we're bringing all that back into some new and fun ways. We're super excited about that. And then what was Cynthia's question? Was that, because that was
after. They got Cynthia's question.
Oh, perfect.
I think
that's
we
wonderful.
Got that one.
Super
and,
good.
Hope wants to know,
hey,
will the classes that are offered be available to one main machine? I think she's referring to like one Cricut machine, or will we have a variety of projects?
So it's a variety of projects, and that's great. Now at the summit, it is mainly Cricut, so Cricut in general. So if you have a maker, you're going to enjoy the summit. If you have an explorer, you're going to enjoy the summit in different ways, you know what I mean? So if you are wanting to cut felt, we love cutting felt with our rotary blade in the maker, but you can also cut felt with the fine point blade in the Cricut Explorer. So if you just have a Cricut Explorer and you feel like we use the maker a lot of these projects will be open for both machines. And then we have a whole Font 101 class, which is a great thing. It's a whole master class of using fonts and making some really usable projects. And that's go benefit really well with our year members on using fonts. So it's really awesome. We cannot wait. That's why when we say it's tailored for you guys, it's really for you guys at home that want to spend even more time with us, need another reason to stay creative and to stay crafting.
And they lost all sound when I switched to this. That's when I lost the sound. They couldn't hear anything. Do you want me to switch to overhead?
So we'll do overhead. Sure.
We'll see if this works.
So sad. This should work fine. I guess we didn't do a quick edit. Let me.
It's on. It's rolling. So you might just want to.
Yeah. No. I want to zoom in. I'll just get on my wrong button.
And Kimberly says,
hey, Kimberly.
How much are tickets?
That's a great question. So if you're a member of Makers Gonna Learn, head on over to the Facebook group or the email newsletter that we've sent out, and you'll be able to get your ticket for $147. And if you are just one of our loyal, awesome YouTube subscribers, you're able to join at regular price for $197. So that's a great question. And it's only 35 days away. So we have March 9th and 10th. And again, if you have already, have plans for that weekend or things like that, no big deal. You are able to come in for a few classes and things like that when you're free. So I hope that answers your question on that note. What other questions are there?
When do the list of supplies come out?
That's a great question. They'll be coming out probably in the next week or so. We are getting all of them together with everyone so that we're able to get the classes from each instructor, and we're going to put it in a very organized PDF so you can take it to the craft store. But a lot of the supplies you'll already have in your stash because, like I said, we are really tailored for you guys. But we're definitely going to push your creativity out of the box a few times. So I think you're going to enjoy it a lot.
And will the summit be good for beginners to join?
Yes. If you're a beginner to Cricut, I highly recommend you take advantage of the summit because it's a great value to learn a lot about a lot of different types of crafting. My tip would be to focus in on 2 or 3 classes, maybe even 4 classes that you know that you want to focus in on over that weekend and really go over and enjoy and focus on, say, fonts. Maybe you want to do sewing. So if you're a beginner, don't try to have to do everything. Maybe just watch some classes and take it in while you're working on different things like that. So it's a really pick and choose what you want. So just don't get overwhelmed. The best part is you have unlimited access to these classes so that you're able to enjoy these for years to come as you grow into other types of making. A great example is that we had a hand lettering 101 class at our fall summit, and so many people got pushed out of their comfort zone with that class, and then some people chose to work on a sewing project while they were watching it. So kind of get to pick your own adventure.
Right, but you answered Valerie's question. She said, can we watch the classes later if we miss one?
Exactly, and we love that. So we're really making this as inclusive as possible to everyone across the globe. They're able to come and enjoy all the classes.
And everyone wants to know who is teaching, Tanner.
Woohoo! Well, let's go ahead and check this out more. Why attend? If you're like us, you're looking for a reason to get crafty. You can read about that. And here are some of our amazing instructors. Myself, Rachel, Courtney. We have Leah Griffith from leahgriffith.com. I am talking to her right now. Her class was such a hit at the Fall Summit. I'm planning to go to Portland and film her class with her so that we're able to, continue on in the fun. You guys loved our collaboration in the fall, so to have her at the summit is going to be even better.
They loved her last time too. We're
amazing.
So excited to have her back.
Leah is awesome. And then we have a few other friends. Carly is she's a blogger and maker at Apartment 413, but she's also, Rachel, she manages the education at Cricut right now. So she's been a project designer at Cricut for years, and she is coming to teach how to make doormats. So everyone wants to be able to make some really awesome doormats and things like that, and it's really complicated. So she's giving us that masterclass to get those crisp lines on those front doormats with your Cricut, which is really, really awesome. So you're going to love learning from Carly. And she was at our last summit as well, teaching how to make the epoxy resin tumblers. Remember that class?
Yes.
That was very cool. And she used vinyl and glitter and things like that.
And
amazing.
What are the time zones and times of the summit?
That's a great question. So right here on the schedule, we're having our welcome start at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're Pacific, that is 7 a.m. Pacific time. So that's the latest. We want to accommodate everyone on the United States because that's our main audience. So 10 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m. is when we'll be kicking off and then going straight into classes, every day. So there's 5 classes on day 1 and 5 classes on day 2. We are still getting confirmation on 1 and 2 more instructors. So this is just, the class schedules thus far, but we are waiting for 1 or 2 other instructors to confirm and whatnot. but you're going to love it. We're giving multiple giveaways during the summit. You're going to have lifetime access to all of these classes, which is wonderful. Handouts and supply lists are provided prior to the summit, and then you're able to get them after as well. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So
and Tanner likes to say this, but I think I say it more because I just don't think that he understands. But normal summits, you have to go, you have to get a hotel room, you have to, you know, fly or drive far to get there sometimes. You still have to get a hotel room. You have to go to the, you know, all the classes. And most of the time you can't go to every class you want to go to. Or, you know, you can't listen to the class and watch it and try and really get the experience.
I've took Rachel to multiple conferences and she's just so overwhelmed trying to get notes for everything.
Yes. But
so if you're like that, you don't have to worry about that.
With these, you get them forever. You're in your PJs. You're crafting at home. You get the supply list before you can even start, so you can craft along with us. It's such a unique experience.
So there's a paper craft company right now hosting a conference. It's an actual physical conference. Tickets to this paper crafting conference is like $600 or $700.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, that's just getting you in the door. That's not your travel. That's not your airfare, your hotel, things like that. So this is a very economical route that we're able to bring some of the best instructors to you guys for a weekend. That you're able to learn from. You're able to block that time off and say, hey, I'm getting online training this weekend. It's gonna be fun for me. I'm not, you know, saying yes to everything you'd feel inclined to if you were just scheduled to craft a project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a great excuse. Use this as an excuse to take time to craft. And our last summit in the fall summit's always geared towards Christmas and things getting ready for the holidays. Our spring summit is gearing us up for the summer, for the rush, for the enjoyment of the, you know, graduation. We're have a class on that, you know, things to get your home ready for the summer and spring. You know, you've just got over the winter, so you're wanting to
everybody's
look
itching
forward.
to craft. Yeah, they're all stuck in their houses with the cold and just got over Christmas. And this is usually a slow time of the year for a lot of people, you know. So it's a great time to just block off the time, just like Tanner said, to get crafty. And if you can't block off that time, you can always rewatch the videos anytime. You know, it's awesome.
Exactly. So we love it. So let's go over the schedule real quick. Again, this is all subject to change potentially, but this is as of right now. On the first day, I will be kicking us off with my Font 101 class. Now, if you think you know fonts, I'm sure you are very well and trained with using fonts, but what I want to be able to do in this class is really walk you through, you know, taking fonts and using them for a lot of different ways in Cricut design space and using fonts in general. So collaborating and bringing together different fonts to make awesome home decor, make awesome signs, things like that. We're going to be diving into in some simple typography, you know, rules when you are designing is going to be a lot of fun. And if you're a year member, Two Maker's going to learn. You have been having for the past week and a half access to our font library, and it's been just the response has been so amazing. That you're going to enjoy that. So,
and there's a lot we don't know. Like
exactly.
In that class, there's going to be a whole lot that Tanner teaches you that you thought you already knew, but you really didn't. Just different ways, different tips about doing things. Probably much easier than you're doing them. I know that I'm terrible at that. Is thinking I'm doing something the right way, but in reality, I'm making it way harder on myself. So it's just a great class.
This is just going to be a great class to refresh you. And it's probably what I've found in YouTube videos is that you would have to watch 5 or 6 to 7, you know, plus different videos to get all of this in one. So we're bringing this to you as just one class. So next up, we're going to be doing some type of paper flowers with your die cutting machine with our friend Leah. She's amazing. So we'll have more details on that very, very soon with the supply list. Next, we're going to be doing the wooden sign masterclass. People want to know how we make these amazing signs over here in the corner so much. And we've tested this for like over a year or so and came together to make such awesome wooden signs. And this is a great thing if you want to get your spouse involved with some power tools, or if you want to just gain the knowledge and enjoyment of using power tools. I love meshing my die cutting machine with power tools. It's a lot of fun, and wood signs is also one of the best things that you're able to make for a really low cost and then sell them for quite a high price. So that's awesome for you business owners out there.
And again, will there be, for the viewers that are just tuning in, will there be supply lists for all the classes?
Yes, you'll have a supply list at least 3 weeks out. We're working really hard to get you your supply list ASAP. so that you can start preparing and getting excited to craft right along with us.
Yeah.
Great questions. Okay, so next up after our sign class, remember we've got our fonts, our paper crafting paper flowers with Leah Griffith. We have the wood sign masterclass all in the first day. And then that next class is DIY doormats with your Cricut, which is a really awesome. Like, I just cannot stress how amazing her her doormats are. And the tips and tricks from a true paper crafting Cricut enthusiast, she's stellar. Some of these tips are gonna blow you away.
I've had several doormat fails. And these make amazing gifts for, your friends that are getting married.
Newlyweds.
Yes, housewarming gifts. Oh, man. Yeah. You all are really going to love that.
Yeah, we've had to use some wonky doormats before just because they're easier to work with than the traditional doormats that this DIY is made with. So this masterclass is for all of you that's also had craft fails like us.
That's why we do this, though.
Exactly. All right, number 5. So this would end out our first day of the summit. This is unique paper craft ideas with your Cricut. So really branching out different ways to use paper crafting with your Cricut, new modern ways that you probably wouldn't think of to craft with your Cricut involving paper. So think 3D projects, think things like that, that you're going to really want to learn the best way to not have a craft fail when it comes to paper crafting with your Cricut. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are there any questions before we jump into day 2?
No questions so far, but do you see all these emojis?
Oh,
everybody's talking about being in their PJs. They love catching you live. Sarah, it's 2 a.m. in her country, but she is still catching you live.
Well, I hope you get to sleep in tomorrow. Lord help. All right, guys, moving on into day 2 of the summit. So this is Saturday. This is Sunday here at the summit. We are having to kick off with Rachel's class on summer home decor. Rachel, are you excited to jump into that? That's such a great topic for you.
I'm so excited. And again, we talk about it. It's just like Tanner said, it's the time of the year where it's past Christmas, you're feeling sluggish, you're cold because you can't get out of your house and go do activities outside. So you're just itching to get going. You're itching to do something. So, and after spring cleaning, I like to mention, I like to spruce up my house after spring cleaning, making some great projects.
And there's new trends. There's new colors of the year. There's different things like that.
So you strip off the totally 2018 decor and make some new awesome 2019 decor for your home.
Definitely.
So I'm pumped.
Super awesome. Well, the next class of that day, Courtney is going to be teaching us a class that we're calling Practical Sewing Projects with Courtney. It's going to be a lot of fun to see this. And what we mean by practical projects is we're going to run through a few different projects that would be better to sew than buy. Sewing is such a fun hobby, but you really want to be able to make some practical projects that make sense for you. So this class is going to dive into that and really expand on what that really means. And she made some really awesome practical sewing projects at the fall summit that blew me and Rachel away.
Tanner, she's using so much of the stuff that she has sewn that are so practical.
Yeah.
Makeup bags, pillowcases,
earphone holders.
She's still carrying them around, dragging them from state to state. She makes awesome projects like that.
And she's always on the go.
You can go buy one, but every time she uses that every day, she knows that she made that. And it's sturdy. They're holding up. So
they're really great quality.
It's a super fun tool to learn.
Exactly. And then the third class of the day, DIY graduation gift ideas. Such a highly requested project. And this is why we have a class on it, to give you multiple ideas to make some really awesome gifts for graduation with your die cutting machine. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to have some really awesome files attached with that for our summit members. To make some really awesome projects.
Yeah, especially if 4 or 5 people that are graduating. You can't spend $40 on each person and get them a gift. So if you have these tools, you can make the same quality gift, but with your own hands and for much cheaper, and it's fun.
And honestly, for some reason, I feel like they take graduation so serious in elementary schools more nowadays.
They do.
If you have anyone graduating from kindergarten to college and beyond, you want to be able to give them a little
They have their little caps and gowns and everything, Tanner.
It's awesome. So I never got to do any of that in elementary school.
Well, I was homeschooled, so I was out of luck too.
Rachel, we don't... They didn't do that for us anyway. Yeah. And then number 4, it's the how-to knockout method with your Cricut. This is such a highly requested requested project. I know we have a YouTube video on it, but people still are getting tripped up. So things like this, we're able to bring to the summit, give us a platform to walk you through every step.
Break it down.
Not try to stress about it being set too long of a video, too short of a video, things like that. So it's going to be so much fun. And then the last class is a TBA, to be announced.
Which are fun. It's a little surprise.
We're going to be adding in some awesome instructors real soon, but you want to go grab your ticket and enjoy that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We cannot wait to have you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, if you are a member of Makers Gonna Learn and you need a ticket, this is the page you need to come to, and you can find that again in your email. It's in the Facebook group. I love when Facebook takes me away from the page I was just on. When I go back to it, it does it all the time. But you can go to one of these right here and grab your ticket. The link is under announcements in the Facebook group right up at the top, and again in that email. And then if you are already saying, no, I'm not a member, but I do want to come to the conference and summit, be sure to just click this first link right down here. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be able to reference this video back multiple times for everyone that ask questions during live streams. We just wanted to have a place for us all to go and reference all the FAQs and things like that for today. So tomorrow's the Super Bowl. I hope you all got to check out, was it yesterday?
What?
That we made the shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. Check out yesterday's live stream where we were able to work with the fonts and contouring images and made a really simple, quick and easy Super Bowl shirt. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we took a file and a font and they looked nothing like they did, but it was awesome. Yeah.
Definitely.
And we do have questions, Tina.
Ooh, let's get over these questions.
Okay. Barbara says, how long is each session? Just wondering how long of a time I need to block off to watch it.
Each class is an hour. So it's going to be chocked full of awesome tips and tricks for an entire hour for all 10 classes.
And Patty says,
hey, Patty.
Again, we get this question a lot. They are loving the supplies.
Yes.
They said, are you going to send out supplies like you did last year? And then when is the supply list coming out?
So supply list will be out in the very soon, like in the next 10 days or so. And the first 50 people that got tickets will be getting the supply kits. Last year, it was a heyday sending out so many of them. So we capped that at the first 50. So if you're part of the first 50 that got their ticket, you're going to be getting a supply kit. And that's just another incentive for you guys to stay tuned for the fall summit to get your ticket like in the first group of people. So,
yeah. But regardless, everyone gets a supply list. So they can still go out and buy everything and get crafty with us.
The supply kits, just for reference, have sample sheets of vinyl and things like that you're able to use and enjoy. It was the first thing we actually physically sent to you guys, and it was a lot of fun. There was a few damages with like some Chalk Couture paste. But
it's the first one we ever did, so we're learning.
Yeah, we're learning, not going to be sending paints and things like that. Right. But it's a lot of fun. So are there any other questions?
There are no more questions. We're getting a lot of love.
Awesome.
Let me see. Jean
hey,
said,
Jean.
I did this last year and it was quite fun. I signed up on the last day to go to this one. Looking forward to it.
Woohoo! It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us, getting your summit tickets. We're super excited for the summit, and we will be back next week crafting along. We'll be back to, are we doing a live tomorrow?
Yeah. We're
going live tomorrow and making another really fun craft. But again, starting Monday, Valentine's Day is here. So get excited. And I just want to say thank you for hanging out with us on this Saturday. We'll talk to you guys later. Any last questions?
Nope. We're good.
Awesome. See you guys. Bye.